What up, what up, what up? EML Combo back here with another video. Trying to see how much of this I can record before the little one wakes up. How do you become the villain of something that you love? Something that you will want looked upon and admired in the community for being and or doing. How do you become the villain of that very subject? What happened to turn you into a villain?
Capcom
What happens to make you admired and despised at the same time?
Ready?
I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get this all out because we're in the middle of nap time, and the things that I have to say about this game.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of Heroes.
EML Combo here, playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes, or as I like to refer to it, New Age of Trash. I don't like this game. I don't like this game. I'm not a fan of this game. I don't know what else to say. I will say this is the first time I've ever bought this game. The numerous times I bought this game, probably at least a dozen times that I bought this game. This is the first time that I bought it and all 52 characters are unlocked. Ah, look at this trash. I don't even know where to start with this game. So many characters on here are absolute trash. I really don't know even where to start. I don't even know what team I want to play. I literally have nothing good to say about this game. Capcom has little or anything good to say about this game. Why do I go as far to say that? Because Capcom, at the time that this game was released, admitted that they were just throwing any and everything into the bucket to get this game out before they lost their rights to their Marvel characters. This is how they started the game. When the game was released, they said, hey, we're just going to put something together, throw it together before we lose the license, and hopefully you all enjoy it. Soundtrack. I don't like the soundtrack to this game. You know, people worship this game. People love this game. I don't love this game. I have put a lot of hours into this game. Why don't I like this game? Let's start with the controls. They decided that we didn't need to stick with a 6-button control scheme. that we needed to stick with, or we need to go with a new scheme that would allow us to call and utilize assists at a whim. My Hyper Viper being Shinku Hadouken. My Tiger Knee Shinku Hadouken. That's how he was off the ground. Oh yes, I do know how to play this game. I'm not trash at this game. I just don't care about this game. That's all people wanted to do was throw assists. This version of Marvel vs. Capcom. Nice. They decided that fighting was no longer going to be the focus, that they were going to make the game about Flash. Going all the way down to the backgrounds that they spent, ample time working with. I see that Tiger Hyper Knee Shinku Hadouken. They didn't care enough about this game. I don't know. There's a way to look at it. Right? Majority people look at this game and say it is the representation of fighting games. That this is what fighting games are based off of. That this was a genre-defining game for all fighting games. I just picked the Shotos because I'm not quite ready to get into my Magneto stuff or Cammy stuff, Psylocke stuff. I'm not. I'll be lucky if I get this whole video out before the baby gets up. I'm just trying to put something out there while it's nap time. And I got 2 seconds to talk trash about this terrible, terrible game. If you love this game and don't believe that there's anything wrong with this game, anything negative about this game, then you should probably leave this channel right now. I am not one of the... I'm one of the few detractors of this game. Soundtrack. I'm not a fan of the soundtrack. I don't like the nobody dries your eyes, drive me crazy, they won't let you go without it. I don't want... I didn't sign up for all of that. I like my character theme song. I like, that just was a complete accident. What you're going to notice as you watch me play is that I'm hardly calling out any of this. And this is where the villainism starts. When this game came out, I was with the rest of them. Using assist, cable hyper viper beam, you name it. I was doing it all. No respect for the genre. Just throwing any and everything that and that's what type of game this is. This is a turtle. This is a how do I avoid fighting you in a fighting game. And I don't think that anybody will really agree or disagree with that. This game, they have gone out of their way to make the infinites part of the meta. They have gone out of their way to keep a lot of the glitches in the game. Even in this game, they kept some crazy glitches that, I don't know if it makes sense to anybody else why they kept these glitches. It doesn't make sense to me. All right, let's start with the basics. Are the backgrounds impressive?
I almost had a heart attack there.
Are the graphics good? I don't know. Do I need 3D backgrounds? Am I focusing on the backgrounds when I'm playing this game? No. I mean, other than the background, they just stuck the 2D sprite versions of the characters and stuck them on top of the background.
Get ready to kick butt.
The roster is 80, what did they say? 87% trash. You got a 50, the largest fighting cast in video game history, and majority of that cast is trash. Majority of that cast isn't even worth playing. Majority of that cast you will never see in a tournament. I mean, Capcom went as far as to put 2 Wolverines in this game. You want to talk about it's a 52 character game, but you have literally 2 characters that are they're a few sprites different, and they're both trash. Wolverine has been a staple in the Marvel series since Children of the Atom. You get to this game, and he is literally one of the worst characters in the game. Shout out to Justin Long for trying to make Wolverine respectful in this game. But I mean, Justin Long is he's just old. I mean, it doesn't really take a whole lot for him to make anybody look good because he has the technical expertise with the controller to pretty much execute anything at whim. When you see me play these games, as I stated in the bio of this page, I don't play these games like that. I do play these games. I used to play these games like that. I do play these games casually. When I get off of work for the day, when the baby is, asleep, then I might turn these games on. But as far as living, breathing, eating these games, I don't play these games, and so therefore my hands aren't up to where they should be. I'm not making excuses. I don't like this game. I don't like this game. I do not like this game. I don't need pretty 3D backgrounds. I don't need shitty soundtracks that don't have theme songs for my character. I don't appreciate a soundtrack. Now they're talking about the Take You for a They just recently came out with an article they were saying, oh, this is where the Take You for a Ride theme song Marvel vs. Capcom 2 originally came from. Okay, so now this song that everybody's associated with and runs around singing for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 isn't even a original song. That's stolen too, just to add on to the trash. I was appreciating seeing BB Hood in this game, I have to admit. And I got pretty decent with her. But yeah, okay. Okay, and then let me finish the original lyric. Okay. Can I pinch it? So, soundtrack, trash. I'm not going to say that the graphics are trash. I think that'd be a little bit ass to say that the graphics are trash. But I just don't need, these backgrounds don't add to the game. They're not even cool backgrounds to where if you're someone that, viewing the game, lobby mode or or watching, you're waiting for your next turn up, that you even want to look at the things in the background. You don't care about anything going on in the background of this game. That to me does not equate to a good background. Even when you're not playing the game, you don't care what's going on in the background. How many times have we had our quarters waiting at to play the next Street Fighter match, and you're on Balrog stage, and you're looking at all the excuse me, all the stuff that's going on in the background that you weren't able to watch because you were too busy either whooping on somebody or getting whooped in the Balrog stage. Do I care about this windmill going on in the background of this Marvel versus Capcom 2 stage? This mill? And what is this? Like a beat up pirate ship? I mean, what am I looking at? And why do you think I care? I don't like this game. I just don't have a good history with this game. I just I don't have anything to lose. The control. They decided again that they didn't need a full 6 buttons to dedicate to fighting, and we're going to dedicate 2 buttons to having an assist to jump out at whim. So all the things that you learned to fight from the previous X-Men Children of Arrows, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom. Well, yeah. And I throw most of that out there. You know why? Because we just randomly decided to change the control set so that we could focus on foolishness.
Come on.
And that foolishness being, we want you to be able to call out an infinite amount of BS that will take away from the fighting and focus on foolishness. That's what we want you to do. Now, let me be clear. It wasn't all bad. I had this game before it released in the US. I had it a good while before it released into the US. I didn't like it when I got it early. Yeah, I imported my Dreamcast and goodness, man, come on, man. Okay, man. It wasn't all bad. When this game first came out and you had to unlock characters in the arcade, I mean, I consider those the heydays of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. When people would actually try to use Son and Juggernaut in a team, when people were being creative with their teams and not just playing the same 3 characters over and over again, those are what I consider the heydays of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Happy birthday.
Come
Time
on.
to kill that Akuma. That's the only way I'm gonna win this fight. I lost. Can't believe it.
Time over. You win.
Oh, I won. Well, just barely.
I almost had a heart attack there. You win.
Change of control scheme. What else can I say about this game? New characters, all new characters were trash. Have we ever seen a Mingo in a tournament? Ever? That's a serious question. I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, in the beginning days, in the heydays, when people were still exploring the cast, yeah, we probably did see some Mingo. I think it's a pretty good Mingo. But and shout out to people like that's coming out now, like Dan Cross, that is actually trying to explore the cast. I don't know if that dude is like really a big name or whatever when this game was in its heyday. It seems like I haven't really just ever heard of this dude until recently. But it seems like he may have some pretty good hand skills too, to be on the controller and putting out some I've seen on his page. Happy birthday. And you'll hear me say that for those of you that don't know, the happy birthday means where you get the main character and maybe the assist at the same time. I think the happy birthday is when you get all three of the characters with one move. Oh. So, playing this game at home against the computer, I wasn't really enthused. When it did come out on into the arcade, I was the reference point. It was so weird. I guess there's so many liars out there that when I would express to people that I had this game at home and it's just debuting in the United States of America, everybody was looking at me like, oh, okay, this is a little crap. But then when we started playing and executing those ass whippings, I'm like, well, how does this dude know how to play this game already? Telling y'all, fool, I got this game at home. I imported it. I got to tell you, it was definitely a interesting feeling to open and play and explore a game that hasn't even been translated or made it to the West yet. That feeling of when it finally did show up in the arcades, and I'm just like, oh, it finally came out. Everybody looking at it. That feeling, it's something I've ever been able to replicate again. So again, when this came out in the arcade and people were playing with Gambit and Cyclops, well, I guess people still play with Cyclops. He's considered bottom top tier for his assist alone. When people were still playing Jill, those were good. Those were good days with this game. When I said I was going to reach out to Justin Wong, I met Justin Wong at a tournament for this game. He came. I said I was going to reach out to him to see if he remembered. Even if he could just remember the tournament, then he'll know that I'm not making up that we met. And if memory serves me correctly, and I'm pretty sure it does. Jay Wong came up to me in the middle of the tournament and asked me to pretty much join him in playing this across the United States and winning tournaments because he said that he felt like I had skills to play this professionally. And that's when I was playing this game. That's before I decided to take my stance. That's when I was just rolling with the game like everyone else. I don't know. I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking, or I know I just basically told Justin that that sounded cool, but I didn't think that. I mean, seeing him play and the other people from Cali who came into town for the tournament, that I didn't see myself winning a whole bunch of tournaments to be able to pay my rent like what he was doing. Because if memory serves me correctly, Justin told me that he moved out when he was 16, and he's been, traveling across the
Time
world and
over.
across the country and paying his
You
rent,
win.
winning
You
tournaments.
got that.
500 here, 700 there, 200 there. Lose some days, win some days, try
You
new
win.
teams.
I wanna take
Sometimes you get paid for an appearance.
Now unfold. This is more
And all that
fun
adds
than
up. Is that I've been paying my
Capcom
rent. I've
games.
been out of the house for a while now. I said, okay, cool, cool. That was also the same year that I made Game Informer for my skills in this game. I wonder if I still have that Game Informer. I need to see if I still have that. I don't need to got it, but since these games came out, I hadn't fought this dude in so long. It's another one of them situations where once I got to this boss, I would just go in here and just walk away from the game. That's this baby trying to wake up.
You win. The
How do you
battle
go
for
from
survival
being
begins.
featured in the magazine,
Engage.
in the back of the magazine, um, to a villain? I guess it started with Cable. Um, such a when this game first came out, when people were still exploring characters, Cable was considered trash. A lot of people may not remember that, but Cable was considered one of the worst characters in the game. But then somebody started tigering in with that Hyper Viper beam, and it just seemed like the game just went to shit after that. It just seemed like no one cared anymore that this was supposed to be a fighting game. That was no longer a factor. It seemed like as soon as people started tigering in the Hyper Viper beam, then this game turned into I just want to run away and not fight you in a fighting game. And I just, it just went everything in my it just went against everything in my Street Fighter mode. And, I'm older now. I definitely don't have the skills to even be a mentor in anybody's tournament or anything of the sort. But what I can say is that's exactly what this game turned into. It turned into how can I do infinite? How can I play keep away? How can I how can I continuously throw out assists? Get this motherfucker. Keep it. I can't tell you the last time I beat this game. I'm not even joking. I always turn it off when I get to that boss. 'Cause I wasn't even trying. I'm just focusing on the talking
Thanks
at this
for
point.
playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Your name will be
I want to
inscribed in
take
the
you for a
pages
ride.
of
Continues
fighting
okay. Did I
history.
continue? I don't think I continued. Yeah, it just turned into Iron Man Infinite, um, Gambit glitches, Juggernaut glitches. I mean, this game is so broken. I mean, the fact that you can run around with Blackheart and hit somebody in the toe with the demon, then they do this shaking, bouncing thing. I mean, let's name the ways that this game is broken. 80% of the cast is trash. And the percentage of the cast that is worthwhile talking about is either using the infinite and or some type of glitch to make them fight worthy. And this is the game that everybody worships and thinks that is the best game ever. The game that focuses on glitches and infinite and running away and throwing out assists. The game with no character theme song. The game with a pissy soundtrack. I do not like the soundtrack. I love jazz. I absolutely love jazz. This jazz playing in my background right now. I go to sleep to jazz. I don't like this soundtrack. Don't like the control scheme.
Don't give
Marvel
up.
vs. Capcom
Challenge
2.
again.
New Age of Trash. For you all that don't know, that is where the EML comes from. EML actually comes from this game.
Select your heroes.
This game is where EML started.
Select
Ugh.
your assist type.
Who was it?
Select your assist type.
What? Psylocke or Sentinel?
Select your assist type.
I really doubt we're gonna see anything with this because I haven't done a triangle jump in 25 years.
Playtime is ending.
The battle for survival begins.
Dang. You'll start to see it. You'll start to see some things. You'll be like, okay, maybe this dude do really know how to play this game. Oh, it'll start coming out. I ain't got no worries. If I were to really get back into this game and get my hand speed back up and my accuracy back up, I could become tournament worthy on this game again, but I don't like this game like that. And toward the end, I didn't play this game like that. Yeah, that's fine, man. Let me see if I can just do a basic combo. See how bad I can do it. See that time? See that time and how it's off it is? Get that bad. I need to put them first. Get that outside. Oh. that short kick a little too fast. Missed this game. Don't want to relearn my time. Can't remember. And you should see my time. Headphones falling off, sweating, and the baby waking up. Marvel vs. Capcom.
You win.
Yeah, turned into the villain. How? Because I made a stand. And here we go. I made a stand. It got to the point where I was becoming real nasty with, I think my team was Magneto, Cable, and Sentinel.
Capcom presents.
Magneto was the point. Cable was the runaway. Sentinel was the assist. And that team was becoming real nasty. My Magneto combos were very nice. And people used to call me Magneto because of my Magneto combo. But I decided to make stand. And decided that I'm not going to use any assist at all. I'm not going to use any assist. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use low tier characters. Cold hearted. That's what I used to call this team. Cold hearted. This is what turned me into the villain right here. I started whooping people with this team. Taking people's Sentinels and Magnetos and Iron Mans and wiping the floor with them. With freaking Ruby Heart and Iceman. It was rare that people would see my Black Heart. It was rare. I mean, unless it was just somebody just so cold. It was rare that they would get my Black Heart out because either again, I know I'm kind of jumping around. I get it. Y'all just don't understand the angst. You can immediately tell just by me picking this game up after 20 years, who's the last character I was playing with. Hopefully you can see that just by this little bit of time that I played with Ruby Heart. You can see that. People be like, wait a second. Is he really gonna whoop you with? I've never seen anybody play Ruby Heart. When I was pissed, then yeah, I would call out the Black Heart and shit. That didn't take off anything. I would just do that to piss somebody off. When I started playing this team, by the time I started playing this team, I was already the villain. I started going around town, taking out Magneto, Storm, Sentinel teams, Magneto, Storm, Psylocke teams, Cable, Sentinel, Juggernaut. I mean, I took out so many people with this team, and they would spend hours doing those infinites. And I'll be like, oh, it's all good. The key to this team was freaking Iceman. The because Iceman don't take no chip damage, but he dish out chip damage like a mug. Come back. These are the combos that I was kind of doing, Children of Adam, because, I got different versions of these characters stuck in my head. It got to the point where people heard Ice Beam in the arcade, they knew it was me. Must be Combo over there, still playing Street Fighter on this Marvel vs. Capcom game. Yeah, because y'all don't want to fight. Y'all don't want to fight at all. Y'all want to run away and throw these daggone assists. And Iceman, I would wait for the assist to come out with Iceman, just ice him down. Like I said in the old game, that Spider-Man loves Iceman. Strider loves Spider-Man draws. Iceman loves Cable draws in this game. What a whole lot Cable could do against this dude. And everybody was playing the same two characters, so it wasn't like I didn't have practice against everybody playing the same set of characters. And so yeah, you just get to the point where you develop a style. You don't find success with it all the time, but I ended up playing this team so much that my primary team with Magneto and Storm, I wasn't even good with them anymore. I lost all my combos.
I just can't believe it.
Oh yeah.
You're amazing.
Yeah. It's terrible, terrible game.
I wanna take
I'm not dissing the people that play this game. I don't have any issues with anybody. I'm not calling anybody else saying anything like that. I'm just saying that this wasn't my speed of game.
Get ready to kick butt.
This wasn't the way I enjoyed playing Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom. And, before I just hung up my boots with this game, yeah, I was trying to make a statement off really the world that this game didn't have to be played like that. That you could still win without running away, without going out of fish all day, every day. And some people would take high offense. Oh man, you'd be surprised how upset somebody would get if you beat them with a low tier character. If you beat the team that they've been practicing with for like 5 years and you come in with this cruddy team and just wipe the floor with them. Oh yeah, that wasn't set over with some people. That was not set over with some people at all. They'd be like, oh man, forget you, man. If you that good. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm 100% in it. I'm not going to say that I wouldn't be at the arcade talking my shit. Yeah, go ahead and call out your sis so I can whoop on him too. That's all you're able to do is call out your sis. Go ahead and call them out. When they call out their sis and they, get whooped. Maybe I did deserve some of that trash talking that I got. Thing about it, even most of the people that wanted to fight me, it was clear that I could play. It was clear that I had skills. It was clear I knew something about the game. What wasn't clear was how was I winning playing the way that I was, and they were losing. And they had their cheapest of the cheap team. I know this well. I was like, man. Yeah, I know why. Because I'm not hitting all my and I hitting all my air combo. Still not adjusted to this whack control scheme. Oh, we got another character? Oh my gosh.
Time over. You
Hmm.
win.
I'm not even used to playing this game with a timer.
Man, I almost had a heart attack there.
Uh,
You
yeah,
win.
ended up turning into the villain just to prove a point that was never made.
ちゃんと見ておくんだよ。
I never made my point clear. Well, I mean, the people who knew what I was doing, it was clear to them. Because the people who knew that I had skills in the game, like, bruh, why are you playing these trash characters? Why don't you bust out your real characters? I just don't see how that is fighting. I didn't come to this Marvel vs. Capcom game to not fight. This is a fighting game. I want to fight. So I'm playing the game how I want to play it, and I'm fighting. And I don't care if I lose. But if I win, you care more about me winning with my trash team than I care about me losing with my trash team. That's the difference. Mm. What am I missing? Is it yeah? Yep. There's a little bit of red on there.
しょうがない。
Here's my Sunday's best. Oh, look who's away. Look who's away. How was in that guy? Well, it looks like that's the back. You know? Little beauty is up. Little beauty is up. So heavy duties are back on the team. Oh wait, oh, that's good. Hold on, we're not be able to go yet.
Time over. You win.
Oh, man.
Alright, well, it looks like Daddy Duties have resumed.
You win.
So much more to say about this game. So many stories behind this game. So many good people that I met through this game, and good friends that I made through this game. Handful of enemies that I made through this
ちゃんと
game.
見ておくんだよ。
Get ready to kick butt.
I guess the last thing I'll say is, my point was never made. I never gained any respect for playing this game without assist. No one ever really, toward the end of my time into playing this game, quote unquote, professionally, no one ever really took me serious or considered me a threat. So I never just played the game. It just got to the point. When I started, I would say probably maybe about 3 years into the life of this game, I just said, I'm done with this. I'm gonna see if I can win without abusing the system. I just stuck with it. There was nothing else for me to do or prove. I didn't want to do anything else to prove it. So I just kept playing like that until game died out until you started seeing the game at the movie theater and nobody playing it. So I'm pretty sure I get a lot of heat for, calling this or, sharing my opinion. We don't live in a day and age where individualism or having your own opinion is valued. So I'm pretty sure I get a lot of hate and be like, oh man, I saw the little combo you trying to pull off and you didn't give it in. You suck and I don't care if it's been 15 years since you picked up the game or those 50 you never were good at the game. But there are many people that don't agree with you. The people that put me in the magazine, people who saw me in my prime when I was playing this game, they know the truth. So that's all that really matters to me because I never gained anything from playing this game. Just a whole bunch of stress. It wasn't even really just the fun of the game, in my opinion, and it just is what it is. I had other things to do in my time to play this game. Like, comment, share, subscribe. There is a chance that you'll see me play this online. And maybe play even some ranked matches once I get my skills back up and learn how to play this game again. So, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know that you're watching, and then I'll do those ranked matches, and maybe we'll get to play each other once I get some skills back on this game. Send me a comment. Let me know that you're out there. Combo out. Peace.
Get
ready to